Good morning. I say good morning because wherever you are and whenever it is, it's always the dawning of a new experience. My name is Tim Peterson, and I welcome you to Calm, Centered, Peaceful, and Loved, a space for meditation, connection, and community. If you like what we have here, please follow us and support us with a like. If you would like to have a personal meditation done for you, then let me know and support the time and the energy required to do so by visiting our Patreon page. Letting you all know that besides my own words, I use phrases that I glean from different sources. Know you're loved because you are, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. So just take a few moments and get centered and suspend all doubt about miracles for however long it may take. Because at one time in my life, I didn't believe in miracles because I didn't think miracles were possible. And I didn't think in a miraculous way. I didn't stand firmly on the principle that God through me can do anything. That there is no order of difficulty in miracles. No problem is too hard for spirit to solve. And this is very important to remember, as it's kind of hard to have a deep faith in a kind of sort of powerful God. Faith in God, however, is inseparable from faith in love. To say that there is nothing God cannot do is to say that there is nothing love cannot do. It does little good to ask for help if we ourselves remain unwilling to open our hearts in places where they are closed. It is a love for each other that paves the way for miracles. And really, a miracle is simply a shift in perception. The more we align ourselves with the principles of love, the more empowered we become. I want to say that again. A miracle is simply a shift in perception. The more we align ourselves with the principles of love, the more empowered we become. It is in our faith that miracles are possible. That the very fabric of the universe is miraculous. And that faith opens the mind and thus the future to unimaginable possibilities. For years, and especially the past few years, the earth has been dominated by thoughts of fear. And we have been taught and conditioned by these thoughts to forget the power of our source. We forget that we have the extraordinary power to create miracles in the name of love. Illusion and fear tie up the Prometheus inside us. We think we cannot do this or that because we don't have enough money or enough talent or enough intelligence. We think that we cannot change the world
because it's been that way too long. And no one needs to hold us down if we believe we're already down. As long as there are walls inside our minds, we're bound to remain behind them. For if you think you can't, you can't. If you think you might, you might. And if you think you can, you will. It's neither arrogant nor overreaching to ask for a miracle. Miracles aren't possible because of anything we do. They are possible because of the nature of love. We do not personally work them. Rather, they are worked through us as we open our hearts more deeply to love. The mystical heart is a loving one, and thus a conduit through which love naturally reveals itself. We have a power within us that can miraculously heal the world. Perhaps the miracle arrives in the form of an insight that unlocks a riddle of your life. A reconciliation with someone, or the opening of a door that has long remained closed. Try as you might, your efforts by sheer force of will have remained fruitless. It was only when you put love first, when your heart softened, you stopped blaming. You stopped talking so much and started to truly listen, that some wall of resistance began to crumble. You have not done anything so much as you had released the energies of self-will. You had asked in a way that love's will be done. A miracle has occurred in your life not because you caused it, but because you allowed it. Mystical consciousness is humble, but self-confident. We are not relying on our own strength, but on love's strength. Science, technology, economics, military force, or social prestige cannot transform the human heart, but love can. So know with me, and let my words become your words. I am always connected to the energy stream that balances the universe. I choose to always be awake and aware of its wonders. Sometimes it feels like there's something amiss in the universe. Good people are having bad things happen. Bad people seem to be wreaking havoc. My heart saddens. My tears are real. And even then, I know that there's a bigger plan that is conspiring for the good for all. Maybe it is to wake up those that are asleep. Maybe it is to be so loud in noise that we have to pay attention. I can only start with myself and make sure I am walking the path of peace. That I am being the love and kindness I want to see in the world. That I say what I think needs to be said to forward the conversation of love and acceptance for all. I am grateful that there are many voices like mine joining together. I'm grateful that people are waking up and creating the consciousness that will collectively be the change we want to see in the world. And so it is.